What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Modern Fusion TV. Guys, today we got a crazy one. We got a divorce that backfired and a modern woman. They don't like the way this one tastes, guys. They don't like the way this one feel. Woo! Let's get it.
About this with my friend. I'm getting divorced, and my soon-to-be ex-husband doesn't want me to have custody of the kids.
Welcome to a man's nightmare. Now you know.
I'm like in shock. The second I read it, I started breaking down crying. Like, I literally just got the papers 5 minutes ago. This is his proposed parenting plan. That I have visitation, supervised visitation of my own kids once a month on Saturday and Sunday from 9 to 3.
Wow. She got visitation rights. Now they got a taste of what it feels like, what man been going through. Some men don't even have a chance to see their kids. These narcissist mothers just like don't give this man any chance to spend with their kids. And now the mother woman got a taste of their own medicine, and they don't like that shit.
And I'm like flabbergasted because I was the primary caretaker, primary parent of our fucking kids for the past 5 years. The past 5 years.
We don't care. We don't care.
I have been the primary parent, and now he doesn't want me to have custody at all. Or I don't even know if, like, does visitation count as custody? I literally have no idea. When I filed for divorce...
That's the problem with you modern women. Always filing for divorce. You guys are like a bunch of sheep just following each other. One start a trend, oh, I'm not happy. Marriage is not about happiness. When you have kids, it's not about your happiness anymore. It's about the well-being of the kids. It's about sacrificing for the kids. That's why all these kids is all mentally challenged as they get older. Because no one thinks about the kids' happiness, only about how they feel, and they're not happy. Marriage is not about happiness. Marriage is about duty and responsibility. That's why you messed up filing for divorce. You mother woman make me sick with that shit.
I wanted to do 50-50 parenting plan. And since I have relocated to Florida, I'm staying with a friend, that I fucking... Oh my fucking god, I'm just so fucking annoyed. I did 50-50, right? A month on, month off, because so there's not much transover. I'm so fucking annoyed, actually. Now I'm just realizing that the reason why he was able to file is because I gave him my fucking address.
And second thought, maybe the divorce was a great thing because now the husband got full custody of the kids, you get visitation rights, and he doesn't have to deal with this freaking annoying nagging shit. God damn, you annoying, huh? You so freaking nagging and annoying. Shoo!
let him know where I was living. And that's why he was able to file, and that's why he wasn't fucking talking to me. I'll show you the text messages right now. Here's the text message with me and him. Monday, he texts me, "Are you staying with Rachel, my friend?" And he knows where Rachel is. I said, yes, and I referred to a fucking question. You know when Monday was? The 21st, and he filed on the 22nd. I'm actually so pissed at myself. All I wanted was to have a conversation to see where his head was at, what he was doing. He said that, "Oh, I don't think the kids are ready to see you." And this is why I didn't want him fucking knowing my location. I literally, did not explicitly tell him my location. And then the second I gave him my location, he stopped fucking responding to me at all and went ahead and filed this god-awful parenting plan.
So let me get this right. So when you guys file your parenting plan that in line with what you guys do, it's okay. But when the man does the same thing, it's awful, right? Because it doesn't make sense for you. Makes sense for him, doesn't make sense for you. So now it's awful. Deal with it. Deal with it.
so that I don't have my fucking kids anymore. Like, what the fuck? He literally, right before I left, was getting a job where he was working Monday through Friday. Previously, he had a more flexible schedule. He was going to work Monday through Friday so I can watch the kids Monday through Friday while he watches them on the weekends, which I'm pretty sure that's 70-30, right? In percentages. Like, what the actual fuck?
So the modern woman does not like when the tables turn. They don't like the way that she tastes. I mean, think about all the fathers who don't even have a chance to see their kids. These mothers just take them away. These mothers just like tell the kids some of the lies. And that father, like some of these women are just so evil, narcissists, vindictive, just pure wicked. But the kids at the end is the one that pays the ultimate price in a divorce. It's always the innocent that get caught in a crossfire. The mothers don't suffer. Who suffer? The kids and the father. And we all know that, say whatever you want to say, we all know that kids turn out way better under the guidance of their father. Yeah, you could leave your comments on down below and say whatever you want to say, but we all know that. Look at the statistic at single mothers' home. I mean, right now, mothers are raising boys that's emotional damage. These boys are coming out with little sissy attitude, sassy, acting like little girls. I mean, to me, I feel like they're like girls with balls. Girls with balls. That's what they are. And then you have these women that saying, "Oh, we are the real mans." There's no real mans anymore. Men haven't been raising kids for a long, long time. Women is the one been raising kids for a long time. So when these boys grow up to be not men, and these women goes, "Where are the men?" They know to be fine, because single mothers are raising men that is not men. They emotional damaged kids that don't know to control their emotion. Anyway, divorce is hard. Kids pay the price. It is what it is.
Anyone who's not convinced yet that the big divorce is coming,
I totally agree that the big divorce is coming and it's going to be a rude awakening for men. Well, I hope it's the rude awakening that men have needed for thousands of years. And if you don't know who Mel is yet, go back and watch her stuff. She's an amazing journalist who shares lots of her real life experiences, stories, articles that she's written on men in this culture today that we live in. And she's been doing it for a really long time. And I love listening to her talk. So go watch her stuff. And then also she had mentioned her other counterpart, Hope, who I will tag in this video as well, who started using this phrase, the great divorce. Men are in for a rude awakening because I think women are just done. We've just gotten to the place where we're demanding more from our partnerships. And the whole excuse of like, yeah, I know you need this, but I'm just going to ignore your needs for forever it's running out. Like women are just tapping out by the masses because we realize that it hasn't changed and it's not going to change. And sometimes I know in my personal life, I've experienced this, that when your ass hits the ground, you're forced to really look at your life in a new way. And I think that that's coming for men in a landslide. Like we saw Barbie, right? And I saw an attorney also make commentary on the fact that she thinks that Barbie is impacting.
I mean, I mean, when do we get so screwed up as a society where a freaking plastic Barbie, a freaking plastic is making decisions for humans? Do these modern day women listen to themselves? A plastic? You are making decision based off a goddamn plastic recycling. Think about it for a second. Wow. Feminism really screw you guys up.
Or could be impacting women getting divorced, because women are so sick and tired of being mistreated, of not being appreciated, of being taken advantage of, and then at the end of the day feeling controlled in some way, shape, or form with money, finances, decision making, or just not living the big life that they want to be living. And a lot of women feel like that the center of that unhappiness is men. So I'm with you, Mel. I think the big divorce is coming, and hope. I do believe the great divorce is coming. I personally can't wait, because I think we need a rude awakening. By we, I mean men.
What really hit me with my divorce, or almost divorce, was realizing how much I messed up. How many times I was wrong. How many times I just nagged. How many times I yelled.
Now, this young lady have a beautiful mind. She's actually taking accountability, knowing that she played a part in her marriage where she was nagging her husband constantly. Accountability, you don't see that too often with females. Accountability to females is like kryptonite to Superman. So this is refreshing. I love it.
How many times I fought, how many times I screamed, how many times I judged, how many times I was making accusations that were false because of my own projection, because of my own insecurities. Did you just look at that girl? I asked that because I wasn't good enough with myself. I didn't love myself enough to be confident within myself, to know that my husband was not looking at another girl. I didn't feel pretty enough. I didn't feel worthy enough. I felt alone. I felt empty. I did not have God the way that I do now. It's funny because so many things are changing. And when I catch myself going back to my old habit, it literally makes me cringe. I will never stop being a praying wife. Ever.
I don't know who she is, but I love her. I wish more women could be just like her. We probably would have a more society that's not going crazy with the mindset of modern women, with feminism and Me Too movement just driving everyone insane. Guys, let's get back to reality. Yeah, I like her. She's a keeper.
Big divorce is coming.
I totally agree that the big divorce.
And I agree.
And I agree too, buddy. I'm with you. I already left my crazy ass narcissist wife, one of the worst human beings that I ever encountered. Talk about narcissist, talk about vindictive, talk about evil, talk about wicked. I've never met a person in my life that's just so wicked in one package. They say God does not like ugly, but man, he must have had his eyes closed when he made this one, boy. God damn.
That the great divorce is coming. And we talked about this a couple of days ago, because we have a wide swath of men who are sticking it out for the kids. And we are reaching about that time where the kids are starting to get into that out of college, out of high school, out of the house stage. And these guys, since they no longer have to worry about the threat of child support, and all they have to do is settle whatever part of the house and pay a little alimony, they're out and they're done. And I think we are going to see a wide swath of guys just walking out saying, you know what? I put up with your abuse for 20 years. The kids are old enough. You get nothing else from me. That's going to be the great divorce that they never saw coming. Watch.
The big divorce is coming. Just look at this.
I had to add, see original video. I have to add my opinion. I have thought this for so long, for like 2 years. I think the foundation just needs to be set. I think a lot of women have had eye-opening moments all throughout for years now. And I think that the pandemic has made it really difficult for women who have across the board changed careers, had their jobs taken away, and then have, hopped onto another one. But I seriously see a massive wave of divorces coming because I think women have just had it. And I think that right now, as it is in the comment section for the original creator, that women are just preparing. They are getting their financial ducks in a row. They are getting themselves ready to go, and they are getting their kids ready to go. And they've had it, and they're going to be moving on, and it's going to be big.
You know what I don't understand with all these women that say we don't need no man? I mean, think about that for a second. We don't need no man. If it wasn't for man, you would not be here in the first place. If it wasn't for your father, you would not be here in the first place. For you to be here talking about you don't need no man. I don't understand what is this rush to destroy a man like we're doing something to you guys. But I understand. I think it comes down to the fact that you guys are jealous of man. You guys are jealous that we are muscular, stronger, and we are actually creators. Women are not actually creators. Women don't create things. So what is it? Is it you guys are just jealous of men for the structure? Is that what it is? Because if a man did not marry you in the first place and made you a wife, why would you be divorcing? What would be your outcome in life beside cats and dogs? Most of you women are so ungrateful. Doesn't matter what a man gives to you, you're just so ungrateful. Blame man for everything. He doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. You guys do not see what a man do. You guys do not see the value of a man in this world. Women, children, and dogs, or animals, or appreciative. A man ain't shit, but yet still a man does everything. One day you guys will wake up and realize that man is not the problem. You guys are the problem.
If you break it down fundamentally, if 56% of marriages end in divorce, like think about, that's the ones that end in divorce. So how many people, what percentage stay together for the kids? Or because they don't want to give away half their shit? Another 10%? That's conservative. But
I was the lawyer for the woman who signed her prenuptial agreement left-handed so that if she ever wanted to divorce him and take his money, she could argue that that wasn't her signature. So we get into the deposition and her husband's legal team is like, hey, we've got the prenup signed right here. I don't know why you think you're getting any money. And she's like, I absolutely did not sign that document. I don't know what that document is. I've never seen that document in my life. And the husband's like, are you really going to go make us get a handwriting expert to come in here and validate this thing in front of the judge? And she's like, sure, go get a handwriting expert. So they bring in a handwriting expert and the guy's looking at the signature and he's looking at her handwriting and he's like, yeah, this doesn't match at all. The husband's lawyer's getting pretty frustrated. He's like, okay, no big deal. We're just going to call in the notary and have her come in and validate that you signed this paperwork. What the husband's legal team did not know is that the notary that the wife recommended they use when they signed the prenup was her best friend from college. So the notary rolls into the deposition and she knows she's going to help her girl get some money here. So she's like, no, she did not sign this. I mean, did you guys even look at the handwriting? It doesn't even look the same. We walked out of that divorce settlement with half of this guy's money, and then she took the notary and they flew to Turks and Caicos and partied for the better part of 3 months.
Okay guys, so this is the end of another video. Thank you for watching Modern Fusion TV. Until next time guys, don't forget, whenever in doubt, zoom out. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Next time guys, peace.